The president of Tanzania has died. John Magufuli had not been seen in public for almost 2 weeks, and there'd been a lot of speculation about his health. Imtiaz Tyab is standing by in London, where he's following that story as well as other international headlines for us. Good morning, Imtiaz. What can you tell us?
Hey, Emery, good to talk to you. Yeah, some pretty stunning news coming out of Tanzania, where I can confirm that the president of that country has indeed died. John Magufuli passed away on Wednesday in the port city of Dar es Salaam. His death was announced in a brief statement by the vice president, who will now take over. Now, after announcing the 61-year-old had died of heart complications, Magufuli, a populist, has been sharply criticized over the past year for downplaying the seriousness of the coronavirus. Now, the announcement of his death followed more than a week of intense speculation that he was critically ill with COVID-19. Now, these reports have been dismissed by senior government officials who, again, have just repeatedly denied that he had COVID. Okay, let's move over to Japan, which is hosting the Summer Olympics after a year-long delay caused by the coronavirus pandemic. Well, the game's top creative head has just resigned after making a derogatory remark about a popular female Japanese entertainer. Hiroshi Sasaki, who was the creative head director for both the opening and closing ceremonies, has admitted to telling a planning team through a group chat that popular comedy actress and fashion designer Naomi Watanabe could play a role as an Olympic or an Olympic pig. Well, he's since apologized and resigned, but this is the latest controversy over insensitive remarks towards women to hit Games organizers. Just last month, Yoshiro Mori stepped down from his role as president of the Tokyo 2020 organizing committee after saying women, quote, talked too much. All right, let's head over to the Netherlands, where Dutch Prime Minister Mark Rutte's party has won the most seats in Wednesday's parliamentary election. It's a stunning political turnaround for his center-right VVD, given just in January, his last government had to resign over a child welfare fraud scandal. Now, this victory will see Rutte secure a fourth term as prime minister. The election was widely seen as a referendum on the Dutch government's response to the COVID-19 pandemic. More than 16,000 people have died of coronavirus in the Netherlands, and anti-lockdown protests in the country have also turned violent. And finally, Russia has called its ambassador to the U.S. back to Moscow for consultation after President Joe Biden said Vladimir Putin would, quote, pay a price for alleged election interference. President Biden's comments followed the findings of a U.S. intelligence report that said Putin was behind Russia's meddling of U.S. elections. Now, the Kremlin said on Thursday that the president's comments, which also include that he thought Putin was, and I'm quoting here, a killer, showed he had no interest in mending ties with Russia. Now, Moscow continues to call allegations it interfered with U.S. elections basis, but these latest comments pretty strongly underscore just how tense that relationship continues to be. Anne-Marie.
Indeed. Imtiaz, thank you so much.